Three.
Hello, my name is Richard Adams, and I'm the president of Winterhaven Fellowship. And I'm here to discuss the mission of Winterhaven in Mongolia. And it's a three-part process that we want to do. The first phase is to install a university, or a small campus on a university in the capital city of Ulaanbaatar. We want to do it with a prestigious university there to reach the maximum number of students that we can train. And we're doing that to build upon the goodwill that we have with the Mongolian government. This goodwill was established years ago by a famous jurist in Texas who was called upon to help them write, the leaders of Mongolia, to write their constitution once it became a free country. And so he worked with them over the years and developed a lot of goodwill. And so we want to build this school in his honor to develop the young millennials to do business with the West. Their request is they want us to teach them how to do business with the West just like they do in India. And so that's their dream, and we want to help fulfill that dream. We can help train them and equip them to learn entrepreneurship, business law, and to use visiting professors from Pepperdine University, Regent University, and from Hillsdale College and other universities around the country and the world, to bring visiting professors in to teach these young millennials and college students about their country, about law and order, and the basis for the country's constitution, because they don't know this. And we need to help inform them to carry on the tradition of freedom and constitutional law in the country of Mongolia. And so that's phase one. Develop that campus, begin training young men and women to become more equipped businessmen and women in the West. And so that's the first phase. The second phase is to help Mongolia become more food self-sufficient. They're a very cold, dry, remote country without much ability to grow crops outside. And so it's cold, it's harsh, it's dry, and so that's why they're not food self-sufficient. They import a lot of their food. So we want to build greenhouses, large aquaponics greenhouses that we can heat during the cold part of the year when it gets very cold and windy. And so we want to build these greenhouses using the MANA CEA model of agriculture in these aquaponics greenhouses. They built very successful, very large greenhouses that are cost effective and that are high dollar output businesses. And we can grow a lot of crops in these huge greenhouses all year round. And so we want to produce high nutrient dense food and nutraceuticals locally and teach these Mongolian people how to develop the crops in these aquaponics greenhouses and how to market them, how to process them, and how to sell them in Mongolia and in China. And the revenue from that will make us self-supporting, as well as hire a lot of Mongolians, which is the goal. We want to develop a lot more middle-class Mongolians and help them create their own businesses to do import-export, local restaurants, support things like bicycle repair shops, anything we can teach them to help train them to be more self-sufficient and nurture them until they're able to stand on their own feet and really begin to build up the country of Mongolia. That's phase two. And phase three, we really can't discuss because it's the more missions part of our business as mission enterprise, and we cannot discuss it over the internet. We'll do it face to face in a private way, but we cannot do it over the internet. So thank you for your time. This is Rich Adams with Winterhaven Fellowship.